Hi everyone, Maxine here with Tink and I Treasures. Welcome back to my studio. Today we're going to have some more fun with 12 by 12 scrapbook paper and making pockets. Here's one that I have just made. And nice big pocket to put things in. I've cut a hole with a hole punch and added some focus, I guess, or added some collage things to it. Collaged the opening with some old book paper and stamped coffee dyed paper. So yeah, I thought that turned out pretty well, and I thought, why not bring everyone along and go over how this is made. So you want to start with the 12 by 12 paper, and I'm just going to fold it in half. And see if I can't tear this without making a total mess of it. Yay! Okay, so now we have a 12 by 6. Now these can be any size you want them to be. You know, there's no rules, of course. So I'm just eyeballing this at a size that I think will work well in my journal. And I am going to go about 1/4 of an inch or so farther and cut it like that, so we have a little lip. It doesn't have to be big. Let me fold that over and then bring this on the outside of that, of course, and get that to match up. Okay. Now we fold the bottom, and this doesn't have to be any particular size either. It can be, you know, as small as what this is to, you know, like what I have here. Basically, I just folded to make this overall size more what I wanted it to be. Okay. Now we want to do just a little bit of trim work. So we want to cut in on the side, cut a V in the middle, and over here we want to remove this outer part that's made from the folds. Okay, so this is what we have. That's the shape. You see that? Okay, so these come up like that. This goes in like that and fold over like this. Okay, now You can round corners if you want or not. You know me, I prefer rounded corners when it is something that can be done. Okay, now from this point, this is where we are, right? We want to punch out the paper. And I'm going to double this because it's not very heavy paper, and my punch has a hard time with thinner paper. So I hope doubling it will work. Now, I'm just putting it in here like this, and I'm just eyeballing it. I'm going by, you know, where these lines are in accordance to the edge. All right. So I'm just kind of eyeballing it. Oh boy, I hope that worked. Oh boy. Maybe I should have put more than 2 papers in there, huh? Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Let's see. How do you get these things out of there, I wonder? Oh. Yeah, if I pull it, I'm going to tear it. And just a little bit that's hanging up there. Let's see if I can go in, and there we go. Oh wow, that worked. Yeah, maybe I should have put 3 layers on that one. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this punch, but it does not like thin paper at all. Okay, so here we are. Now, this you can punch out or not punch out even. Or if you have a different shape, you know, you can use any shape you want. For this size of a pocket, I would have liked a bigger opening, but unfortunately this one is this is a 2-inch, and that's the largest one I've got. So there we have it. Okay, now here, this comes the fun part. Collaging the opening. So, I'm going to get out some old book page. And I kind of place it like this, and then I kind of look on this side to see, you know, that's what I want. I'm going to go ahead and ink up the ends here. Okay, and I'm going to cut a little of the excess off. Now, one thing I thought about in doing this is you want to make sure that these get glued down really well. Otherwise, anything that you put in and out of that pocket is going to get hung up, if that makes sense. So yeah, you just want to make sure that these edges are all glued down well so it doesn't interfere with things coming in and out of the pocket later. Oops. This This idea comes from Joey LaForge. In case you want to check out her channel and see what she does. Okay, let's see, something else. I wonder, does that work? I don't know, with the blue and stuff. I don't know, maybe. Kind of like that right there. So I'm just going to cut. Okay. There's that. I want that little bird in there. So I cut up that. Hopefully that I didn't go too far. I did. Okay, well, never mind. We can fix that, can't we? Okay. All right, so I got the little bird in there. And, oops. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue around here. And bring that back down, making sure that we caught the bird where we want it. There we go. Okay, so we want to make sure it's glued down and across the top here. Okay. All right, so we got a little tiny peak right there that we want to put something on. So I don't know, it's not very big. That little flower. Well, I don't know. Let's see what this is like, huh? Let's trim that down and put this in there like that. It's just a tiny little spot. That's good right there. Huh? Now, let's see. This is the fun part with collage, is getting things to stay where you wanted them. Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to go up in here and around there. There we go. Got a little bit showing on the top here, so I'll trim that down. Okay. to get, like I said, this stuck down really well so it doesn't interfere with things coming in and out of the pocket later. Okay. A little bit of, there we go. All right. Now, let's see. Okay, now we want to glue this flap down. Like that. And glue the underside of this a little bit so those meet up right there and they're glued down. Okay, and then you want to run a bead of glue along this side and some glue on this flap. Okay, and then bring them over so they meet and glue them down. Okay, there. So, we got our nice big pocket. Look at that. Using these flaps, like Joey was saying, if you do it with those flaps, excuse me, then you have a much fuller pocket. You don't have the pocket cut down by glue coming around here, if that makes sense. So yeah, you got a much bigger pocket that way. And you can clip this into a journal with a paper clip, or you can make it kind of a fold out thing, or this way, depending. She was using pages out of a book, and one of her examples, the back had a really pretty picture on it, and so she wanted, you know, that to show as well, so she made it into a flip so you could see the back. But something like this where the back is plain, you could just glue it down onto your page. So so I'm thinking maybe sorry, I try to avoid doing a lot of fussy cutting on the videos, as you know, because for you it's like watching paint dry. I get it, because I watch videos too. And when someone's doing a lot of fussy cutting, you know, but I'll try and do this quickly. Trying to tell where she is and where the background is. My fussy cutting isn't perfect by any means. Like I've said before, it's kind of between a kiss cut and a fussy cut. Get out of the way. So that's kind of nice, huh? Let's get out our ink. I'm going to ink up around here. I just like the look of it. You don't have to ink. Of course, you don't have to ink. There is no rules, right? You can do however you like it the best. Okay. Let's see, what do we want with that, I wonder? I don't know. We can have a little bit of this, which will bring that down. Let's see, if I ink that. Let's see which way the words are going. This way. Okay. So, yeah. What else? What else? You know, I got tons of stuff. Oh. I don't know where that came from. Huh. I have no idea. But I like it. I have in mind to put this in my BOHO journal that I'm making. So, yeah. So I think this pattern and color work well for that. Plus, I don't know, I think BOHO is being eclectic, you know, not exactly matchy-matchy or anything like that. So, let's see. There we go. How about that? It kind of looks like the lady's looking at the bird too, huh? Okay. So let's go with that. That about there. Okay. So, yeah, this takes very few supplies. You can get your paper from, well, you can get it from 12 by 12 pad. You can get it, you can make it out of book pages. You can make it out of magazine pages, or like Joey was using like a nature book, and the pages were actually glossy. It wasn't an old book at all. It was just a nature book that she started using, and yeah, they turned out really well. So yeah, just use anything that you have, really. And then you can decorate them as you wish, and tie it into perhaps the journal you're making or something. I love this. I have no idea where I got it. Oh, I tell you, that happens to me a lot. Does it happen to you? You just really like something and you have no idea where it came from, so, you know, what you have is what you have, and you can't use any more. So, there. I like that. I mean, it's very simple, right? But, yeah, I think I like that. It's different from what I normally do, but, you know, a BOHO journal is different from what I normally do as well. So, here's the BOHO journal, and we went through the last video and picked pages. So we picked all the pages that we were going to use in the signature, and I've got the signature sewn in. So there's the middle here. It's got a lot of pages. Just the one signature. So there's the middle. And I left these long because I want to do some beading on that. So yeah, it's all kinds of variety of papers and lots of writing space. I always leave a lot of writing space in my journals because, you know, I feel, well, that's what they're actually for, isn't it? To write down thoughts, feelings, dreams, ideas, events, tuck in photos, perhaps, you know, so, yeah. So that is a good writing page, so we don't want to put it there. I don't know about that one. That's a good writing page too, though. The straw paper. I love the straw paper from Italy. Rachel sent me some of that, and I just adore it. I don't think you can get anything like it here. If you do know, maybe it's called something different here. If you do know, let me know, okay? All right, I think that's a good spot for that. And I am just going to glue the whole thing down because, like I said, the back isn't anything special. Okay, so there we go. And I had pulled out a lot of things from my stash. There's pockets. We're going to have to decorate those. And this little guy I made. Isn't that cute? It's got little pages on the inside and a little tuck spot for some small ephemera. And you just put it on a page like this, and you glue down the back of it. Actually, that kind of works on that page, doesn't it? Glue down the back of it, just like that, and then you have a tuck spot too. And you can open it up, and there's some like secret writing place. Isn't that fun? This was super easy to make. I sewed the signature in with a machine, but you could also do the pamphlet stitch, you know, the three stitch like we do with signatures. You could do it that way as well. If you don't have a machine that you want to use, I'm not precious with my sewing machine. In fact, I bought the sewing machine to use for making journals. So about the only thing I use it for is paper. I mean, sometimes I sew fabric because sometimes, like in the case of this, you know, I have a fabric cover or something like that. But at one time, I sewed paper, you know, all day long. No problems. No problems at all. And then I wanted to sew on some fabric, and the needle broke. And I thought, sure, why not, you know? That's the way it always happens. Okay, so I got a lot of pockets here. So yeah, I can stick some stuff in there. You could stick something like that down to where, you know, you could take it out and write something and put that back and cover it up. Those need to be decorated though. Well, that doesn't really work, does it? How about that one? I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, let's see. I got a whole bunch of... That one's got a pocket in it. Isn't that cute? I love that. So, let's see. Yeah, that's a nice big pocket. I don't know if that's going to hold very well. I mean, I think it might slip out. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love that. You know, you get so much going in your stash, and when you start pulling things out, it's like, oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, I forgot about that. At least I do. You know, it's like, oh, wow. That's nice right there, isn't it? I kind of like that. I did do the back so you could write on it though. Maybe we'll put that in a pocket, huh? Because I did finish off the back for writing as well. So let's see what we got here. Lots of stuff, lots of stuff. And, you know, I'll go through and show you too some of these things, and how I made them. Well, that doesn't work. I go that way, that's too big. It's okay going that way though. Would that work? Oh, well, I don't know. That doesn't really look good, does it? Oh, I like that. Okay, let's do this one. Let's see. Figure out how to fold this. I like them when they don't have the lines, because then you don't have to worry about having those lines in on your item. But at the same time, let's see, I know that wants to flare. I think that's supposed to flare out like that. Wait a minute. Maybe that's better, huh? Okay, so this goes right like that, and this flares out. There, that's how it's supposed to go, I think. And then the bottom. Hopefully that still fits. That would be bad, wouldn't it? Oh, you know what? I think I want to. This is kind of thin paper, so let's double this, okay? Just to be safe, let's go ahead and double this. I need a piece of paper. Scrap. So, I don't have any scraps. It's all good stuff. Here we go. Let's open those up. Put that like that. There we go. That sounded good. That's what it's supposed to do. Didn't quite get it centered, did I? Oh well. That's what handmade is all about, right? If we wanted things perfect, you would buy something made by a machine. Okay, so, and like I said before, this bottom flap, you want to make sure it's on the outside. That way it's not interfering with things that are going in and out of the pocket. That makes sense. So, put that. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? Yeah. No. No. No, 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 no. Yep. Look at that there. Okay. Now we want to glue here and here and here. Put that down. Okay, so that goes in like that. And you take out the tag and you've got another little surprise there. Okay, onward. All right, so let's see. That's where that is. That's where that is. That's cool. Put something on there, huh? Let's see, what do we want to do though? Like that. This, oh. Okay, well that's cool. See, that's another time where I made something and forgot. Okay, so you glue down the bottom of it and it flips out and has little, oh, that's awesome. This was made with a envelope. I don't know if you can hear the crackly. So this is the window of an envelope, and I just see, this is a pocket too, right here. Oh, right here, that's a pocket too. So what I did was I took an envelope and folded it up to make this pocket, and then I just put something on the inside of this envelope, which is embossed paper that I colored with you know, the Distress ink. Oh my goodness, I can't even talk today. The Distress ink, and went over it like that to bring out the embossing. So it's pretty easy. You just use just a window envelope that you get. The mailing, the junk mail that you get with these big window envelopes are like the best. I think it's Geico advertisements that come, and they have these great big, you know, window envelopes. It's so cool. I keep all those. Get quite a bit of them too. Makes you wonder, huh? Would they have to charge so much for your, you know, insurance if they didn't do so much advertising? I wonder. Okay. It's kind of covering over that pretty paper though, isn't it? Oh. Maybe we'll do it this way. Yeah, I think we'll do it on this side. Okay. So, oh shoot, I keep forgetting to put that back in. I'm going to use some 3-in-1 on this just to make sure that it sticks down really well. The 3-in-1 is like hot glue that's not hot. I have problems with hot glue. I need a pin. Problems with hot glue, guys. I don't use it very often because I have found, and maybe, you know, could be that I'm doing something wrong, but I have found that when the glue dries, the item just kind of pops off. Have you noticed that? Have you had that problem? What am I doing wrong? Because when I stick something down, I press hard on it, you know, and it's really stuck down. But then when the glue, you know, cools, as it were, a lot of times whatever I glued down just pops off. So I don't use hot glue very often because I seem to have a problem with that. Okay, so I got little tags we can put in there. I got a whole bunch. I was on the phone with my son one day, and I had this page of all these tiny little tags, and I'm sure you've heard me say how I really don't like fussy cutting. I know it's something we have to do, but it's not my favorite thing. That's a pretty one. And I just sat on the phone with him. I put my phone on speaker, and I just sat and fussy cutted out all those tags. And before I knew it, I was done. So that went well. And it wasn't something I had to concentrate on, you know, so. Okay, I am going to glue these two sides, or ends, I guess, to make that into a tuck spot. I like doing that with this straw paper. It's bigger than, you know, the papers in the US. So you always have extra. And at first I was cutting it off, and then I thought, what are you doing? You can use that for a tuck spot. So, yeah. This is a little booklet thing that you can write in. Let's see what else we got here. We got some really cool paper. There we go. I like that. Okay. Oh, isn't that pretty? See, this is good writing places, so we won't mess that up, will we? That is too flimsy for anything to be put on it. But this would work. What do you think? like that. I made this and I wasn't sure when I would ever be able to use it. It's such pretty paper. It's from Graphic 45. So it's, you know, really pretty paper. And I've made a lot of things from it. I made a memory keeper album, a couple of them, and I've used elements of it in journals and stuff, and yeah, I really like Graphic 45. It's great paper. It's very, very heavy. Good quality paper. It's kind of like blue fern. I really like blue fern. Oh my goodness, do I ever. Kind of spendy though. Let's see, I think that's what we'll do here. We will use that to hold those items in place. There we go. Don't you love it when something like that works out? Oh, okay. Forgot what I was doing. Let's see. I was seeing if I had anything small that would fit in these pockets. Okay, this is a little envelope. I'm just going to ink that up because it's got some white edges on it. Okay, so you open it like that, and then, oh, that needs inked. And this side needs inked. Okay, so I need to glue that down. Sorry guys, I'm trying to adjust that. I don't know what's wrong with this new holder that I got. It just, I don't have any idea why it is causing me so much grief. It just doesn't seem to want to hold. And it looks like it would be a really good one, but yeah, it just doesn't seem to want to hold. So hopefully I've been in frame this whole time, and I'm close enough that you can see what I'm doing, and far enough away so you can see what I'm doing. Haha. It's a fine line. It's a fine line that we walk when we're trying to do these videos. Oh no. Well, that's a mess. Oh boy. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. So we have some little tickets. Those are going to be too big. Huh? Go in there, couldn't it? Little secret writing spot, I suppose, huh? Somebody knows it's there. I guess it's discovery, huh? And you get one of these journals, it's going through it and discovering all the little nooks and crannies and what might be in those nooks and crannies, and or what you want to fill those nooks and crannies with, you know, of yours. I mean, this would be a perfect spot to put some ticket stubs from a play, or, you know, something like that that you went to, that you want to hang on to, but, you know, they're small. So, yeah, a little pocket like this would be a perfect place to tuck away some, you know, ticket stubs or something like that. If that's what you use your journal for. I mean, maybe you use it for other things. But, yeah. So, I also make memory keepers, which are made for keeping memories and, you know, photos and cards, letters, ticket stubs, you know, all that kind of thing. And a lot of times I include some, you know, writing places in those as well. I don't think I glued that on exactly straight, did I? So, there's that one. Okay, I had some more of those little guys. This is, I think that's going to be too big though, isn't it? I mean, it'll fit, but it's going to stick out a lot, but this one's all glued up and ready to go, so we don't have to do a bunch to it. And these might need to have some kind of decoration on them, perhaps. But for right now, we're going to find a home for them. There we go. I like that. Okay. That's just so matchy-matchy, you know? Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? Oh, I like that. This has, oh, it's going the wrong way, though. The pocket is here, and there's a pocket here. This is another one of those window envelopes that you turn up and make a pocket and then line. So you could still put things in here, but it's going on the inside, which is not as convenient, is it? But I still like it on that page. So I think I'm going to go for it. Go. Yeah, that looks really nice with that background of that page, I think. And, well, I do using a lot of these little guys, but you know, they just work. You know, they're just small and they work. A nice little, you know, writing spot on the back of them. Okay, so I probably should find something to put in there, huh? I don't know what it would be offhand. Maybe a little piece of paper for writing, or I don't think a journaling card. That would work, huh? Journaling card. Do I have anything out? Oh, that's that pocket I made. Oh boy. That's a pocket. Didn't I pull out any well, I guess that's a journaling card. But that's too big. That could be a journaling card. Oh, that looks nice. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, a little journaling card in there. Okay, so I think we've done all we're going to do for today. So, yeah, well, it's starting to get chunky. Oh, and I did have some white, it's stretchy type lace, and I hand dyed it to, you know, it kind of matches this color, so I hand dyed it as a closure. So we have that ready to go. All right, so join me again, and we will continue our boho journal and making ephemera for it, or taking ephemera from our stash and putting in it. So until the next time, guys, please take care of you, love each other, and join me again. Please like and subscribe, and leave me a comment of what you think. I enjoy seeing those. Bye.